Ahoy, hoy, welcome to a brand new edition of the Ramble on Reactions. Sitting next to me, a very happy man, handsome Dan Nye.
Sitting right over here is Ruby. Who's your good girl?
Who's your good
girl? And clever Eric Muller, who's getting his face licked. I'm a very happy person, because I'll just do it now and get it out of the way. We're done.
Dan saved the crew.
Oh, God, no.
Our video saved the crew.
The only PSA we've ever shot and may ever shoot. Ruby is our own little face licker.
That's right. Speaking of face lickers,
Oh.
So we saw a movie starring Tom Hardy as a face licker.
Lots of other people saw this movie too.
That's right. 2 weeks in a row, it's #1.
And Michelle Williams and Riz Ahmed for reasons.
So
yeah, we saw
Jenny
Venom.
Slate.
We saw Jenny Slate's in there.
Venom.
We saw it was pretty much Tom Hardy versus Elon Musk.
Yep.
That's the plot.
The death match we've always wanted to see.
I mean,
when you have the villain who's bad and he doesn't really do any bad things.
he wants to.
He tells a little girl it's okay to question things.
It's okay to question things, and he wants to have humans, minor spoilers, he wants to have humans combined with symbiotes so they can go to other worlds. I think I remember that right.
Yeah. It made no sense.
The end. That's the plot. But yeah, Venom's a movie.
Yeah.
Tom Hardy, like we said, this is kind of what it is. I think it's just a matter of whether or not you buy it or not. Because the internet kind of seems to be pretty split down the middle on this one. I think we're split down the middle on this one.
Maybe.
I think so, because you didn't like it.
I did not.
I did.
I didn't like how every scene was like a genre from a hat. They're like, okay, for this scene, we're gonna do this in the style of a buddy comedy.
I got
for this next scene, ooh, French thriller.
Oh, French thriller. Okay, we'll go with that for the rest of it. I see. That's the thing. I enjoyed it because it does play much more like the core of this movie, and whether or not you're gonna like it depends on whether or not you like the buddy copness of Venom and Tom Hardy. That's literally like the central point. Everything else is okay. It has like flashes of weird flashes from other movies, like flashes of Spawn, flashes of Blade. Like they're all one-offs, but it's like the reason why I liked it is because it doesn't feel like any other superhero movie. Like we're so inundated with them. They're not like, okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yes, it's so much like other comic book villains where you have the final fight be the hero versus a villain who has very similar abilities as the hero. You're right, they're breaking new ground.
I never said they were breaking new ground. I said it was a breath of fresh air. I enjoyed it because the humor's there. And this is, somebody asked me, they're like, where do you compare it? I'm like, I liked it better than Guardians 2. But,
whoa!
Yep. Guardians 2 is Guardians 1.5.
Wow.
Yep. You heard it here.
Just lost respect for it. Now,
it's just like my opinion, man.
Yeah, and you're allowed to have wrong opinions. America.
Someone's gatekeeping. That guy right there. How's it up there on your pedestal? Come down with the common people if you want to have fun.
I am here with the people.
You're there with the face licker. So it's
with my own symbiote.
So it's like it's funny because like you see a lot of these conversations happening and it's like they're wondering if it's like what you were saying where it's like, did they pull genres out of hat? Did they know the kind of movie they were making? Because it is, I can't lie, it's very tonally strange.
Yes.
Like, but it's more a matter of like the flaws as I'm sitting there watching it, I'm like, it's just, to me, the movie was fun. The third act agreed, like it's two villains with similar powers, and I'm like, that was probably one of the weakest parts of the movie, aside from like, I love Tom Hardy doing his best Jim Carrey, where his body's throwing him around with him having, with him having like no control over it. That amused me greatly.
I mean, yes, Tom Hardy was the best part of this film. But, I mean, the other problem I have, like, the main structure, the main thing telling the story is the spaceship crashes, and there's the two symbiotes. Venom, and then the one that's roaming the Earth until it gets to San Fran. Slightly minor spoilers here, but the story would have been better if they flipped things around. Where the Venom symbiote was the one roaming around, and the one in the lab was the big third act villain.
I'll tell you off screen. I wish that they had. Well, I wish that the roamer was somebody else that we saw later.
Yeah,
I wish that too. I'm like, is that what they're going to do with it? And we do have to talk about that post credit scene because that's the worst scene in the movie.
Absolutely is.
Yeah, like the post credit scene is so awkward. It's so forced, and it's like the dialogue is like.
And also the things like it tries to get you excited about. It would have been way better back in the mid '90s.
Probably, and especially with like the casting, I'm like, we talked about it on one of our regular Ramble episodes
before. But
weird. Okay, so here I have a question for you before we wrap everything up. What did you think of the turd in the wind scene? See, but it was very mismarketed because the things they show you in trailers.
Because it was the end of the film.
It's
literally the last
scene, and to me, I'm like. This makes so much more sense. Not like this random one-off in the end of a trailer. Like, I liked it so much better once you got there, and I'm like, okay, knowing the character of Venom, this makes sense.
It would have been better if it was rated R, because instead you had things where it's like, oh, he's literally eating people, and no one reacts.
Cut away,
it's like, yeah, what?
So, yeah, you can grade it low.
I will say I liked it better than The Predator, so therefore I'm giving it a C-.
I gave it a B. I had fun. I enjoyed this movie. We've talked before about top 10 lists. I don't know how many movies I'll see, if it'll make it, but I liked it.
This makes your top 10. We gotta make sure you see at least 11 films.
I think I've seen 11 films. We'll see. I liked it. I had fun. So, our symbiote keeps coming back.
Right.
That's clever Eric Muller sitting right over there.
That is handsome Dan Nye. And we are Ruby.
We are Ruby.
We are Ruby.
Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Yeah.
Tell us what you thought about it. This is clearly a very divisive film. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Ramble on.
Ramble on.